All I do is adore you all of the time.
Alrighty, so we are going to do the top speed run. I think we're finally close enough past our break-in period we can do it. It's really quiet. This is at idle and it's running. Dead quiet, which I love. The lake is perfect tonight. Nice and smooth, nice and flat. One of the things I've noticed is that this tends to cavitate, I think is the word, more than a normal V-hull. I notice if I start bringing the nose up, it starts to want to porpoise. So we'll do this run and chase the geese. Here we go.
I'd like to. I'd like to.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do a review on a 2018 Bayliner Element E16. You see it behind me. I figured I'd do one. I like what I don't like so far. So we'll start with the trailer. This is a caravan trailer. One of the things I like, it does have LED lighting, as you can see on the trailer. I did paint the wheels black. It does have the swing away tongue, which is super helpful, especially fitting in the garage, which we'll go over in a bit. And then, as you can see, it says Bayliner on it. So overall, it's real nice. 4-prong adapter. I use the 6, so I have an adapter for it. It's nice, tows well. I've had no issues. It's very smooth. So now we'll get into the fun stuff in the boat. On the outside, it's very simplistic. Like I said, I like the graphics. This is the solid hull. It is black all the way down. Little element graphics. The rear, 2 swim platforms, which I think is awesome. The right side does have a folding telescopic ladder that goes down. It does have this handy bungee right there. Folds back up. It's got a nice grab handle. What I really like is these are rounded and curved, so you can actually sit here and relax. I wish these had a cushion on them, so you can sit, put your back there, feet here, and go about it. The plug, standard. Use a wrench to get it on and off. This does have the 75 horse Mercury. I love it. 4-blade prop. I think the 75 has plenty of power. I think if you had the 60, it wouldn't be enough. This is only a 16-foot boat. It also comes in the 18 and the 21, which has a bigger engine anyway. But if you were to get a 60 horse on a 16-foot boat, I just think it'd be laggy. I mean, I didn't buy this boat, and nobody should. If you want a speedboat, if you want a speedboat, buy a speedboat. I wanted something that could be roomy, fit the family, but still get up and go. We're gonna try some wakeboarding on it, pulling a tube. So 75 is the way to go. Behind me, you can see the Bimini. Now this is not a Bimini that came with the boat. This is a Bimini that they put on as aftermarket. The guy I bought it from, the dealer, they said they like this one better. It's more sturdy. Up is amazing. And I'll show it to you up. It does not have that support pole. So I'll show it to you up and then I'll show it to you down, and you can see why I do not like it in the down position. So overall, plenty of shade. It has 1 bar mounted to the boat, and then it's got straps front and back that support it. I went with black to match the boat. Overall, it's really nice. but in the down position, it folds back here, and then it has to lay on this right here, and then it covers part of the seat. So my old boat used to have a pole that went from here down to here. So that way it could be folded up but still in the upright position. So it was not blocking any of the boat. So I would recommend that if you get a Bimini, make sure it has that support pole that goes right here to hold it up. Ski pylon, like I said, I haven't got to use it yet, it's not warm enough, but it looks amazing. You have to have the foldable pylon here in order to fit into a standard garage. Okay, so front of the boat has 2 lounge seats and 1 middle seat, 2 cup holders. You can buy another filler pad for in here if you want it. They do have the rounded fronts, perfect for lounging. The fronts pop open, and you have storage, which I have life jackets. The other side, more life jackets. And they do clip down. They have little hinges back there. The front, okay, has a locker. That's where we keep the anchor. Nice little hinge door. Now, one of the things I don't like, okay, is that all 3 of these are connected. And this has 4 buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, to fit. It's got the buttons, front and back, and they snap in. All 3 of them connect, so if you have a muddy anchor and you put it in that one, they could easily spread. Now there are some ribs in there to help catch it, but for the most part, I do not like that all 3 of those are connected. I don't think for such a small boat, you could have asked for more room. Bayliner really did a good job with that. So, doesn't feel cramped at all. So now let's talk about the middle section. There's 2 lounge seats. There is, of course, the quote-unquote captain's seat, whoever's driving the boat. And we'll kind of go over that. So, to start, 1, 2 lounge seat. It's got a little grab handle to hold on. 2 cup holders. Each seat has a tab, and they just pull up. Plenty of storage in both. Now the front seat, back seat here, they do connect, as you can see. That's where I keep the anchors and stuff. Clips. Real easy to put on. So, the front spot, captain's side, has a nice foot area. I don't know if you can see that. It does have a nice place for your feet. It does have the storage seat. You have your basic controls, your steering wheel, 1 cup holder, 1 big gauge, which I like. You'll see in the top speed portion of the video. You have your basic switches. Nav lights, anchor light, bilge pump, horn. Now we can talk about the rear section, which is the lounge section. This side is going to be where the gas tank is. These 2 pads are removable, and this is actually where the battery is and where I keep like noodles and stuff like that, so I'll show you. So, on this side, you have a gas tank. That's your only gas gauge, right there. So you got to pull the seat up every time you want to check the fuel. But overall, tons of room. As Bayliner says, 3 different sections. I do like it. Plenty of access. But the only problem that these boats have, if you tow them without a cover, without a mooring cover, there's specific cushions you have to remove unless you want to lose them in the wind. This seat cushion right here that goes on the back of the captain's chair. It's just snapped a button. The Bimini is down. Now you see what I'm talking about? This is sitting area, and here's the Bimini. So it takes up room in your sitting area. If it had that support bar, it could be in an up position, yet still closed, and you can still access all your seating. Next, we're going to talk about measurements in the garage, and we're going to go from there. I measured the garage. Doors, standard 7-foot door. And it's going to be from the back wall to the front, where the door actually shuts. You can see right about here. That is going to be 19 feet. So I'm going to put the boat in, and then I will show you how close it is to the wall and how close it is to the door. It's in. It's kind of a pain by yourself in that small of a garage, but it's in. Simple as that. I'll show you how close it is to the walls, and also I'm going to measure real quick how wide it is, so you can get ideas too. I have probably 3 inches on each side, give or take. I'm just estimating between the wheel well and the doors. That's how much clearance I have. I have probably an inch or 2. The motor's pretty close. It looks like it's touching, but it's not. I didn't show you earlier. Transom Saver. This is a M-Y edge. Hold it up where you can see it in the light. There you go. M/Y wedge. Transom Saver. Always recommended. Save your engine. There's a knob here and a knob on the other side, and it screws into the pylon arch. We'll get an overall view once more. Maybe you can see it better in the garage. Tons of room. Plenty of room on this side. You know, good amount of room. No issues. Battery tender on the floor. Gotta pick that up. But as you can see back here, we got about an inch, maybe 2 inches between the engine and on the bottom, another inch or 2 inches. It's not touching. I do store the motor in the down position. It's not fully down, but it is pretty darn close. If I lower the tongue in the front, it gives me more room in the back. So I just lower the engine a little bit, I lower the front, and it fits no problem. So there is a good amount of distance between here. Overall, amazing boat. Last thing, I'll show you my driveway because it's pretty crazy. So my driveway narrows, and then there's the truck, but you see that? And then there's the garage door. So I literally have to back in that tiny hole, go sideways, and then turn it to get it into the side garage. Pretty interesting, but hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped some people. You can tell I'm not used to making all these videos, but I like making them, and I wish someone would have made a video like that for me, because there's not too many owner reviews, there's just dealer reviews. So hopefully this will help somebody, give you an idea for garage space, top speed. Otherwise, see you later.